Okay, cool. Yeah, start. Yes. I guess I'm live. Finally. That took forever. Alright. Yay, I'm live. Awesome sauce. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna start animating. Dude, what you calling me for? Hello. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, he's actually busy. Tonight? Well, I just started a stream, so... Well, like, other than that... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd love to come. What time are you guys planning on doing it? Okay. About 30 minutes. Okay. Do you think it'll be in like an hour or like maybe... Bro, I'm streaming right now. Like, people are watching me. Like, I was just about to sit down and animate. I'm gonna have to cancel that. Ooh. Yeah. No, I don't know. Where is my... Yeah. Cool. Like, gosh dang it, man. Well, yeah, I am like... I lost my thing. Frick. Well, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, well... Okay. Oh, y'all are just going out to eat? Well, I already ate, so... Yeah. Yeah, well... But yeah, make sure to call me next time, because I would love to come hang out again. So... Yeah. How often do you guys plan to do that? How often are you guys planning to hang out? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's funny. Okay, yeah, for sure. That'd be fun. Yeah, sorry I already ate, though. Yeah, no. Yeah. I do want to hang out with y'all, though, for sure. Alright. Alright, thanks for inviting me. Bye-bye. Destin! Okay. Sorry about that. Is that fan too loud? Because it's, like, really hot in here, and... Yeah, I forgot where I put my glove thing. I think it is... not in my pocket. So I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. This is very unprofessional. Ugh. I took it off when I went to eat. Okay, I'm back. How's it going? He called me right as I started streaming, and I felt pretty bad. Well, anyway, let's see. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? There it is. I gotta make sure that I'm actually live. I'm sure I am, because you're chatting right now. So, is it a little too loud? I'll turn it down. Now it's like a little rumble, you know. So, anyway, hello. I'm animating. Yay! I'm drawing again. I just got back from Japan, which was really freaking awesome, and it is good to see you, Rihanna. I'm sorry, Angelina and Rihanna. Wow, there's 2 people here. Cool. That is awesome. Well, I'm going to be drawing, and yeah, here's what I got so far. This is for a Sonic Reanimated. I don't know if you can hear it. He says, "We sure fooled her." Is there music? There's no music right now, is there? No, there is. Okay. Yeah, I really want to upload more videos too. Unfortunately, my Mac's broken, and I can't edit videos right now. So the only thing I can do is stream on my Windows computer, because I don't have any video editing software on that. Oh, cool! You saw me on D-Live! That's right! I forgot. I was on there for a while. That's cool. Well, hey, thanks for coming to hang out with me. This is fun. Me too. Alright, so I'm gonna, right now, with this guy, his arms are swinging, you know, because he's running. And so that's kind of what I've got to work on. Also, I got to make sure that it's more like a science suit that kind of flips in the wind as he runs. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be drawing as we hang out and chat. And please do chat, because I get lonely on these streams. This is the second stream I've ever done on YouTube. So and I don't really get as many viewers on YouTube for some reason, but yeah. Gotta love this Rocky music, which is not Rocky, it's Punch Out. I'm a dumb. Okay, so the plan is, after I get this down to where his fist's right here, I just copy and paste it and go so that way I can save a lot of time. A double swoop there. So that's gonna be like, I think, hold on, step, 1, 2, 3, step, cool. Okay, so that's whenever it needs to be firmly on the ground. So this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's what that's supposed to look like, except opposite. Cool, I got this, I know what I'm doing. I'm a genius, not really, but let me do this, boop, more space, yeah. Ah! But yeah, is the music too loud? Like, can you hear me speak? Is the fan too loud? Just let me know, so that way I can adjust it on the stream. But yeah, thanks for coming to hang out. please invite your friends. This will... So that way I can have more people. And more people means more donations. And more donations means less time having to work at a pizza place. And more time drawing. And streaming and making videos. So, and affording to fix my computer. So, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. I don't know if you're hearing an echo either. But I think awesome. That's great. I feel like I hear myself right now. Hold up. Oh yeah. Oop, there we go. So that's anything else playing. Nope, I think that was it. Actually want that pretty close. So I'm gonna make this a bit bigger. So this is actually what's called a swipe or smear in animation lingo. Usually you don't want to smear very much unless you're like doing really fast motion. And a lot of people are like, oh hey, this smear is ugly and therefore this animation sucks. And they point that out with like Naruto, right? And they're like, oh, Naruto sucks because look at this frame, it looks like Sasuke's head is like this. But really, that's supposed to be seen in motion, so they're not being very fair. Did my thing just die? No, it's still not. It's just auto-saving, I think. I'm off to a great start today. Yeah. Right now it's frozen. I was like 5 minutes late. There we go. Okay. What a day. I'm pumped though. I'll be doing better. The music on. So I was like, why is it just Punch Out music? I'm trying to do like all video game music, like Super Smash Bros. Anything, yeah. But anyway, if you have any questions about me, my life, Japan stuff, be sure to ask away because I had a blast. I'm a kind of talky person. I like having friends. And yeah, so you guys just being here is super awesome for me. I've been kind of lonely because I really miss Japan and everyone there. So. So it's gonna freeze like that every 10 minutes. Maybe I should change that to 30. Yeah, that's annoying. But Japan is so much nicer than America. Like, I know it'd be like that sometimes, but like, straight up, Japan is so nice. For one, you don't have to drive everywhere like you do in America, and for me, that's just freaking awesome. And I really miss it. So my Japanese friends, yeah, and I don't even speak very well, like very good Japanese. My Japanese is very casual. This is going to be a long stream. I'm probably going to be. I don't know why it's freezing so much. Jeez. Did someone just subscribe? Who just subscribed to me? Who's subscribed to my YouTube? Let me check. It just popped in and popped out. I saw that. I want to see. Did someone just subscribe? scribble. Oh no. I can't find... Yeah. You should go! It's a blast! It's really great. You don't have to... Okay, you have to walk everywhere. Not a lot of people are really into that, but I hate driving because I'm a pizza driver. And... but whoever subscribed, thanks for subscribing, I guess. I don't know if it was a subscription. I'm gonna test something real quick. Because I think that was a subscription, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna do a test subscription real quick. Yeah, that was a subscriber. So thanks for whoever subscribed. I'm sorry I missed it. I need to make that longer. I'm gonna do this for like, let's do it for 8 seconds, because 8's a good number. It's just gonna be Luke standing there for like 8 seconds, but that's fine. But yeah, so the thing is, I've actually gotten skinnier. Thanks, Z. I appreciate it. I actually got a bit skinnier. Let me rephrase that. I went to Japan weighing 200 pounds. I came back from Japan weighing 200 pounds, despite the fact that they have a very carby foods there, like rice and noodles and all this other stuff, and I ate that a lot because I loved it. But the reason why I didn't gain or lose any weight while I was there is because we walked everywhere. So the entire time I was just walking and eating delicious food, and it didn't really bother me too much that I had to walk everywhere, but I guess. And at the same time I was studying Japanese, and man, I had a fun time there. I really, really, really miss it. I'm sorry if there's a delay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna copy this color. I'm gonna copy this color here, so that way I don't have to redraw something so technical, because that's not gonna be moving anyway. Boop, boop, bop, bop. And shrink it down a bit. It can be a little hard. Okay, it's really hard. Learning any sort of language is a very difficult thing. It is the life, and that's why I loved it so much. But yeah, while I was there, and you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I bought all these. Frick. I can't. Ugh. So this is frick. It's all falling. I can't gather them. Okay, so I bought these many books from Japan. It's all in Japanese. But it's bokuben. Bokutachi wa benkyou ga dekinai. And that's we never learn in English. Whoa. So, in America, there is currently only 5 volumes out right now, but in Japan, as you can see, there's like 12. So, I bought them all. And I was so proud of myself. It's all in Japanese too, so I can't understand any of it, but I can use Google Translate to help me with words I don't know. Also, there's this app called Jisho, and Jisho is actually the Japanese word for dictionary. And so yeah, I bought all of them, and I made a video on We Never Learn a little while ago, and it's what I recommend if you really enjoyed Nisekoi. So, highly recommend it. Yeah, it's a lot of books. The thing is, they're so cheap. Okay, so $9.99. This is an English version. An English. Can you see it? Yeah. This is the English we never learned, right? And it is $9.99 US dollars. $9.99. Now, for the Japanese one, let me grab one of these. They're a bit smaller, but for a new one, and I didn't get all of these new. I got some of them used. So for a new one, it's 400 yen. And 400 yen translating to English to American money is probably around like $3. So I usually like convert it to dollars. So 400 yen would be like $4. Is how I would do it in my head to make it easier. But yeah, it's like around $3.50. That's about how much each book costs. Compared to the $10 books in America, that is, I bought 3 books for the price of 1. So yeah, I really like it. But yeah, I'm a hoarder kind of with manga. How am I gonna do this? I guess womp, maybe? No. Weird. Yeah, it works. But yeah, I bought all those in Japan. I freaking love Japan, man. Everything is cheap there. They have a lot of books. They got a lot of good stuff. The people there are awesome, right? America is a scam. Thank you. No, not really. Yeah, kind of. Okay. So, the reason it costs so much is because they have to translate it, and they also use different type of book material. I think this is actually cheaper paper than the English version. And the covers for the English version are actually a little bit thicker. And they're bigger, right? So, like, here's the 2 sizes. If you compare the 2, they're roughly, slightly bigger. But it has the same content, right? And thank you, Streamlabs bots. I appreciate the shout out. For the donation, because I set that up. Yay! Anyway, it's freaking awesome, and I loved it there, and the food is so amazing there. Oh my gosh, and the people are so amazing there. I'm a Christian, right? And a majority of Japan is not Christian, but they respect the fact that I'm a Christian, and not only that, but they also have churches there, for like a very small communities of churches. And they're very, very small. They're like household churches. But I would say like the people who are Christian there are like extremely passionate about Christ compared to America, where people will just go to church, Not that there's anything wrong with that, but, that's how I see Japanese Christians compared to American Christians. And that was fun. That was really cool, going to like a little church like that, because growing up, I went to... my church was basically my home, because my grandfather would be basically the head of the house church that we did. We had a little Bible study, and that was fun. So, Japanese church was pretty cool. But yeah, the main religion there is Shintoism, I think. And Buddhism, the 2 main religions are Shintoism and Buddhism. Unfortunately, for me, no, never mind, not unfortunately. So, Shintoism and Buddhism are the 2 biggest religions in Japan. However, I gotta work on this. Most of the Japanese people follow the traditions of the religion, but they're not really religious themselves. So, a majority of the time, like, they'll continue praying to shrines and temples and stuff, wishing for good luck and fortune, but, like, they don't actually believe in the religion that they're doing it based off of. See, what I'm trying to do, like, here. So it's right here on his body, and so I'm trying trying to make it to where it'll be right there when he stabs. So maybe. This is difficult. It is difficult. It is. But no, I love Japan. Japan is so nice, and I understand why PewDiePie wants to live there because I want to live there too. Alright, hopefully that's decent. That looks weird. Cool. But yeah, we got Christians on this Christian server here, and so that's nice. Welcome to my Christian club. But also, like, so when it comes to Christianity in Japan, there's it froze again. Okay, so 10% of 1% are Protestant Christians, which is the type of Christian I am. So 1% of Japan claims to be Christian. So out of the 100%, only 1 is Christian. And out of that 1%, 90% is Catholic or Orthodox. I'm Protestant. And so, oh, thank you. The Yoda voice. Be Christian, you must. In Japan. But yeah, I'm Protestant, and a lot of Japanese Christians are Catholic or Orthodox. And Protestant also includes Mormonism and Jehovah's Witness, which I don't really agree with. But yeah, it is a Christian server. There we go. Hold up, so it goes. What? That's weird movement. I guess I'll just do that. And so finding a church specifically for me is a little bit difficult. Half the time, you know, I don't agree with a lot of Christian denominations, but, you know, just because they say they're Protestant doesn't mean that I belong in their denomination. And it's just based on how we interpret the Bible. But for me, I say that the church that I did find was pretty freaking awesome, and it reminded me a lot of my home. So I got really nostalgic there in Japan, but at the same time I didn't miss home at all. I kind of had the opposite of homesickness, which is which is a little, I feel bad saying because I love my family, but like I didn't want to leave. So, and I went every Sunday to the church. Most of the time I just hung out with my friends and ate ramen, and oh, I miss ramen. We don't have ramen like we have in Japan, in America, well, in Memphis, where I'm from, unfortunately. Oh, it was so good. And my friends are actually going to hang out with some new Japanese exchange students. Man, I really want to go, but I decided to stream, so here I am. Sorry. And so that was what that call at the beginning was about. My friend was inviting me to hang out with him and some Japanese exchange students, the new ones that are coming to Memphis. So. Yep. Has anyone seen my post? Looks like it. But 俺の日本語はちょっと赤ちゃんの日本語だね。My Japanese is very baby-like. I don't know that much Japanese. I can speak like very informal. Yeah, no problem. It's fine. I was planning on doing this today anyway. I really wanted to be here. But Yeah, no, my American friend invited me to hang out with my Japanese friend. No, not Japanese friends, some new Japanese people who are going to be there this semester, so, yeah. Well, you guys are awesome, and I think I should hang out with you. And also, I should be on YouTube more often anyway, because I love being on YouTube. It's a really nice, the community that, you know, I hang out with and stuff, hang out with on YouTube, even though it's technically an online thing. I'm hanging out. I don't think it's a quotation. I would say I'm hanging out with. They're really nice, and even though there's a lot of drama in the anime community and the voice acting community, it doesn't really bother me that much because it's no more drama than, say, I don't know, real life. So it's really not that big of a deal. But you guys are drama free. You guys are great. So thanks for hanging with me. Really appreciate it. And I can always be in Japan, whenever, after I graduate. I want to go there now. I want to stream from there, so I can still hang out with you guys even when I'm in Japan. That's the cool thing about YouTube, you know. You don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. So that's really fun. I don't know this song. And the song's in Japanese. Like, we went to karaoke, and karaoke is so much more fun in Japan. In America, karaoke's are like bars. You go to a bar and you go up on stage and you just sing, right? And that's really embarrassing. I don't want to do that. I'd rather sing with friends. And so you go to a karaoke bar in Japan, and it's so much nicer because you have your own little room and you can sing whatever you want. And like, they had Disney songs, and that's basically all I sang. But no, it was a blast. I got a really fun time in Japan. I miss it. I miss the people. That's like what I miss the most. No, the food. Definitely the food. Sorry, people. I love you, but food is definitely number one. No drama in this Christian server. It was so much fun. I highly recommend it, especially if you have friends there, or like family. You know, definitely go. Like, I have family in Osaka, and she lives in Kyoto, which, okay, so like, Osaka is the prefecture and Kyoto is the city, or yeah, city. And so it's kind of like Tokyo is actually a prefecture, and Fuchinobe, where I was at, is the city that I was in, which is more like a suburb of Tokyo. So, so what was I saying? My family lives here, but I never actually got to visit, because Osaka is like a $100 bullet train ride from Fuchinobe, where I was, where my college was. So. A granddad is into karaoke? Well, that's really interesting. Like, is he old, or is he like a young granddad? Like, is he one of cool, hip granddads? Or is he the one who needs a replacement hip? Like, I'm just imagining, like, well, muite, arco. I don't know why. But yeah, that sounds awesome. Karaoke is so much fun. I really miss the exchange students. Because they showed me around Japan. They were so nice. The ones who exchanged to Memphis, and then, because like, when I went to Japan, a week later they came from Memphis to Japan, and now they're in Japan and I'm back in Memphis. So it's like, don't freeze, please. I'm begging you, computer. Ah. Well, that's good. Okay, it's back. There we go. So we're done with this frame, I think. Nope, we're not. I need to add this part. Almost forgot. Yeah. So he's kind of like this granddad. Yeah, that makes sense. But he's not all science-y, I guess. Alright, so next, I need to draw body. Actually, I made this a little thin, didn't I? But no, I have so much about Japan that I loved. And what I really want to do is start an animation business someday. And if I could start that in Japan, that would be like a dream come true. That'd be like one of the coolest things. Because because I love the culture of Japan, and my Japanese friends, they don't like trains because of how crowded it is, and especially because they're girls. Being in a crowded train, there's groping and stuff that can happen, and unfortunately it does happen every now and then, and it's a scary thing. But for guys like me, you know, I don't have to worry about that. And trains are so much nicer for me than cars. So, and if I were to see a person groping someone, I'd be able to smack them in the face and not really care. So that'd be great. But yeah, they really hate crowded trains, and I'm a really big fan of trains though, and so I felt bad being like, well, I still prefer this over driving. Hey, awesome! Yeah, come on over and to Japan, and I'll show you the ropes of animation. Do you animate, Angelina? There's some lag. There's quite a bit of lag with this. It's fine. Hoop, hoop. All right. Okay, so yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah, do voice acting. Do you do voice acting? You should, if you're really like serious about going into voice acting, you should go to voiceactingmastery.com, because that's way out there. Voiceactingmastery.com, because Crispin Freeman, who's the guy who does Hellsing, he plays Alucard in Hellsing. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I think personally, I think it has more to, like, when it comes to the animation business in America, it has more to do with your portfolio rather than your degree, which I think is pretty awesome. And that's how I would do it as an entrepreneur who's looking for good talent. So if you can learn how to animate in anything, really, preferably like traditionally hand-drawn like I'm doing right now, if you can learn how to do that, and I can show you certain books that you can use as your textbooks if you want. One's called The Animator Survivor Kit by Richard Williams, and unfortunately he passed away recently, so I was really wanting to meet him someday, but he died yesterday. No, the day before yesterday, and it was really sad. But anyway, man, that's a crazy arm. That looks pretty weird. So yeah, let me type some stuff down. That's the website for voice acting. I think. Hold up, let me double check before I just type it. Yeah, voiceactingmastery.com. This is a podcast if you ever want to get into voice acting. I highly recommend it. And also, one more. For the animator survival kits. I highly recommend this animation book if you want to get into animation. Especially traditional 2D hand-drawn animation. So that is the stuff. Yeah, even for like any sort of digital art. Well, digital art's actually really interesting. For me, like, the only kind of digital art I know how to do is animation, unfortunately. I don't know how to shade and stuff. I only know how to do that in traditional art. And so, but I know the fundamentals when it comes to color and when it comes to shading. I just don't know how to do that using software. I know how to do that traditionally, and honestly, it's probably not that hard to transition from traditional to digital, because a lot of professionals have done that. I know some people who really aren't that good at digital, but the reason why they aren't good at digital is because they're not good at traditional either. So. Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I highly recommend learning how to draw from life. Doing something called a I forgot what it's called. Basically, you draw a bunch of people. I think it's called figure drawing. Yeah. So what some people do is they go to a park, they sit down with a sketchbook, and they draw really quick sketches like this. So let's say there's a person walking, they just draw that person walking and their arms, you know, and then so basically the quickest sketch they could make out of that. But what I do, or usually it's like with a model there, and they have very interesting poses, like they'll have their head up like this, and then they'll, you know, have their arms right here, and like have it on their face, and you know, something like that, and then they'll be like something like that. The leg would be like that or something. Their other leg would be like on the ground. You know, weird stuff like that. That's figure drawing. And that's I highly recommend that if you want to get into animation. Learning how to do that really quick is pretty much essential for figuring out your quick little storyboards for your animation. Because the quicker you can do it, the quicker you can learn how to do figure drawing, the quicker you can learn how to actually draw for one, and the more fluid your animations will also be. So perfect your figure drawing, especially if you want to get into animation. far so good. I've gotten 2 frames done. This is fun. This is fun hanging out with you guys. Thanks for hanging out and chatting with me. I really appreciate it. Like, for real. Well, thanks for coming on and looking at my stream. I appreciate it. I really do. And I try to advertise on Instagram because I noticed that a lot more people look at my Instagram than pretty much anything else right now. So. Especially since I was posting stuff from Japan. Oh no! It froze again. Keep that at freeze something. I wish it wouldn't freeze as much. It could freeze. Frozen. Well, I'm glad you were thinking about me. I was working on something for like I was gonna do a review of the first volume of my We Never Learn, but unfortunately my computer broke, like I said, and so it would cost me $450 to replace it, and like all of that work I had was pretty much lost. So I either need to fix my computer by replacing it with $450 worth of stuff, or I need to get a new computer and rework it from scratch. So that'll be fun. But yeah, if either of you guys want to donate, there's a link. I think that Streamlabs have been, the bot that I have for Streamlabs has been posting. So, but if not, it's perfectly fine. You don't have to pay anything. You can just hang out with me if you want. Cool. Shot. Yeah, I know, right? 450. It's crazy. It's annoying because I know what's wrong with it. It's like the screen is like detached somehow. There's like an internal thing that made, or the screen itself is fried. But the computer itself works. It's just the screen doesn't work. And I tried plugging in into an HDMI cable, and unfortunately I can't log on. I don't know how to log on from there because it just boots up to a blank screen. Not a blank screen, but like a scene of a desert, basically. You know, like the login screen, but there's no log in and log out. I think it's on the blank screen, the black blank screen, and I don't know how to get in from there. So. And so I went to the Apple store, and they were like, yep, that's broken. And they were like, yeah, that costs like $450 to replace. Yeah, me too. But it's fine, it's fine. You don't have to pay me. I'm actually, I have a job, so I work on Papa John's, which is taking up most of my time anyway. I'm actually going to change jobs soon, probably. and go work at FedEx instead. But don't tell my boss that. I love the people at Papa John's. Like, they're really nice and great people and really supportive, but I hate the job itself. It's been ruining my car, and that itself costs a lot of money. And that's another thing why I hate cars, because it costs so much money. Walking is so much healthier for you, and you can eat all the carbs you want, and it not gain any weight, and it's wonderful. But the moment you accidentally hit a pothole, that's 300 bucks coming out for the wheel. Like, golly. Just not a fan of cars right now. Looks like this old man is running to this epic music. You oop. I oop too sometimes, it's okay. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. I just can't get this line right. It's like Twin Rider's nose. There we go. But anyway, yeah, thanks for hanging out with me so far. Great. I'm probably going to be streaming until around 10, which is in about an hour left. So. I gotta wake up in the morning. Maybe I'll if more people come, I'll stay around. Take this arm, just shrink it a bit and rotate it. Perfect. Oh wow. Yeah, you're yeah, you're an hour ahead. Stop freezing. Thank you. I'm gonna try to make this a more consistent thing where I animate every night. So, alrighty, and Angelina, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you again later, maybe. And have a good night and have fun at school tomorrow. So, yeah. Matane. Bye-bye. Don't do drugs. Stay in school. It's always great hanging out with you. Whoa, what? What? that looks great. Yeah, I like that. Ciao. I'm running. I'm an old man running. Yeah. I'm gonna try this. This is gonna be a little weird. I really doubt this is gonna work. This is how bizarre it is, but it's worth a shot. Why does it freeze like that? I think that works pretty well. I think it's a little weird, but not too bad. I just need two. Oh, that's the weird part, the body morphing like that. He gets fat all of a sudden. Well, let me see. I can just shrink it. I'm trying to make it to where I have to do as little work as possible. And it's frozen. hard. Heyo, what's up? Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm doing alright today, Tiger Master 2002. So yeah, let me show you what I got so far. This is basically me drawing this old man running. And let me just finish this shoe. And it's for a scene of the sonicx Reanimated series, which is hosted by Biliana. And yeah, I'm having a blast. Hopefully it'll play and not freeze. Yay. Well, it's frozen. Should play in a second though. There it goes. So, he's not going to be the only one running. There's going to be another kid running with Tails, Chris from sonicx, and he's going to hold Tails on his thing, on his back. So, that's basically what I've got. Thank you. So from here I'm basically just copying and pasting the body. Trying to make it as, because if you notice these are actually two different frames. That's that frame from here, and I just shrunk it down to here. So, but it works. It works. Pretty seamless. I think I'll just change the center here, because that's just bugging me. I think I need to shrink. And it froze again. It keeps freezing. That's what's bugging me a lot. I'm not used to having to wait for it to stop freezing to draw. But yeah, how you doing, man? Tiger Master 2002. I just came back from Japan. And it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I really... Oh, I want to be there instead of here. Oh, man. still higher on this shirt. Some notes? Like kinda notes. That's a pretty good transition, even though it is a little weird. It's good enough. You can believe it's just clothes wrestling. It's a bit much. It's kind of drawing, actually. Frick. Okay, well. Oh, fun! I bet you're a genius. You're doing it awesome. Oh, wow. Yeah. I tend to wait last second for favors too, which I shouldn't do. In fact, if I had the prompts like a month before, I'd probably do it. So that way I wouldn't have to worry about it in the future. Yeah. Luckily for me, I am in college. So summer work is for children. Whippersnappers. I mean, unless you have, like, summer school or something. Like, I was in Japan for summer. I also didn't like high school, if I'm being honest. Like for me, the fact that I'm in America stinks, but being in high school was worse than right now, so I can be happy about that. I really want to go back to Japan, in case you missed my whole spiel about that. Why is this so much worse? Yeah, we'll do it. I believe in you. Ganbatte. Whew. Man, that one caller is really annoying. But it's a good transition. You can't even tell now. Right? Kind of. Maybe. It's a little jarring. Yeah, it's good enough. Kind of warped. Yeah, I see the problem. Maybe I should have used it as a guideline instead of just copying and pasting it. Boom. There we go. Hopefully that's beautiful. I'm sure it is. Just like all of you guys. Ayo! What is this song? I keep shuffling it, but it keeps going back to non-shuffle. Weird. That's what I love about looping things. You can literally cast maybe throw it a bit more. This is bopping. I like this. I mean, it reminds me of like Katamari Damacy. Have you ever played that? Looking pretty good. Not gonna lie. I don't think I need to do much editing with this one. Paste it on and then go to the next one. Maybe a little bit of it. But generally, pretty surprised. This is looking nice. I like it. What do you guys think? Should I just keep it like that? Ah, froze again. Okay, should I keep it like this? Yeah, that looks pretty smooth, doesn't it? I think it fits. Yeah, so that shoulder is long. Goes boom boom. working, guys. It's a lie. I think from here I'm just gonna copy and paste, like legit. Not really that much smaller. 難しいだよ. But yeah, other than going to Japan, my life's basically been the same, pretty much. Also, my computer breaking. Oh, my computer broke, so that's why I haven't been making videos lately. I know I told Rihanna that, but I didn't know if I told you that, Tiger. So if you want to donate, you know, feel free to. If not, you know, that's fine too. Pretty relaxing, not gonna lie. Having all this music and stuff. Just drawing. What time is it? Okay, I got 30 minutes. Sure, pulled her, and then, yep, and then looted that out. That's gonna be so fun. This is so fun. Now that I got, this is how many frames I did today. 1, 2, 3, 4. So far I did 4 frames, and I'm almost on my 5th frame. It's exciting. I'm doing a lot today. Being productive. Yeah. There's also jamming. There's a lot of jamming songs here. do they say it? Rihanna? 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 I think of like the artist Rihanna, you know? I love the funkiness of this song. Bonjour, Rihanna. I mean, I just I can't imagine someone doing that and it being like unless they're like reading it from a clipboard. Rihanna, Rihanna. Like, I think it's like a teacher or something. But for the most part, yeah, that's bizarre. I think it's pretty obvious that it's pronounced Rihanna. I mean, that's how most names, like, even if it's spelled differently, like R-I-A-N-N-A-H, or, you know, other different stuff, so. I think Rihanna, that was the first thing that came to mind, so. This is looking dope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Loading. I love it whenever I don't have to edit much. It's just like, you just copy and paste basically. And this is my favorite part of animating, where it just comes to place. Oh, that's so nice. This is nice. I like this. Looking good. Getting there. And I just have Sonic sleeping over here. I actually need to work on his eyes, make it more like angry-ish looking, because that's just how Sonic is. I'm angry. But yeah, it works. It's a placeholder. Frozen in time. Like a lime on pine, hitting the jam. Lamp for time. What? My favorite color is 7. I'm an old man. Are Are you my mother? Alright, enough old men jokes. Who's better here? He ain't that old. He's probably in his 60s. Chris is like, what, 12? In the anime? It's weird thinking that sonicx is an anime, though. Man, I'm getting a lot done. Like, usually I don't get this much done. I should stream more often. Zelda, yay! Zelda, Zelda, Zelda. Zelda is my favorite game in the world, but not a lot of people know about my obsession for Zelda. Wow. So he was like 6 whenever he was obsessed with it? I remember watching this stuff on, shoot, what was that? 4Kids, you know, when they when they have a rice ball, right, called onigiri, and they called it a jelly donut. That was Pokemon. But it was around the same time. It was just Brock and Misty and Ash, you know, eating rice balls from Japan, and they're like, "Man, I sure love this jelly donut." And I'm just like, "Yeah, these jelly donuts are fantastic." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what are you talking?" It's made of rice. Man, that makes me feel old though. I'm an old man, like kind of like this fella. Yeehaw. Yeah, I have friends who are obsessed with Sonic. Jelly donut. Nothing beats a jelly donut. I think I'm actually gonna move this down. Well, actually, because step. So I'll move it down. Steps. That way, step. More like a step. And then every time he moves the foot. Yeah, whatever. Zelda is my favorite game. This song is just wonderful. La 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 la. You know, the onigiri in Japan are delicious. My favorite was the tuna mayonnaise. And I don't know why, but it was really good. I basically ate fish every day, and I think I came back looking healthier than living in America. Even though I didn't gain or lose weight. Yeah, Zelda's a good character to play. My main is actually Young Link. So. This is looking good. Look at that. Uh-oh, I noticed something. Yeah, it's not that big a deal. But like, this like bouncing up and down, this thing. This seam. This shirt seam. That's fine though. No one will notice. It'll be okay. Yes, that is the key.
Walking plus fish. That is the key to a long and healthy Japanese life. Everyone knows this.
Wow. Ooh. I like this. Dun, 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 dun. Bim, 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 bim. Dun, 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 dun. So as you can see from this old man, he is actually a testament of the walking fish theory. He's probably like 10,800 years old. You know, you never know. All Japanese people look really, really young, and it's all because of the walking in fish. It's true. They found the fountain of youth. Walking in fish. You know, Jesus, he took fish and multiplied it, so it makes sense that fish is the secret ingredient to youth. What? What is this nonsense I'm starting? Smash Bros has the best music, honestly. Alright. Ah, it froze. Oh, okay. Scared me. Scared me. Awkward. Trying to line it up. Line it up. Trying to keep it the same size. Oh, there. That's good enough. I do. That's basically all I listen to. I actually listen a lot to, whenever I sit down and animate, I do jazz and Ghibli jazz and stuff, but also Japanese music, but a lot of that's copyrighted, so, and because people play Smash on YouTube anyway, I can get away with playing Smash music instead of copyrighted work. Well, I mean, it is copyrighted, but like, because it's a video game, and people just play video games online anyway. Like it's kind of a workaround um, for if you're trying to avoid copyright issues, just pretend that you're playing Smash Bros. Basically. What's that? Because they used to copyright your stuff, Nintendo did, but now they don't. So. Yeah, that's looking good. So what I'm gonna do actually is line up the shoes. Oh, I made that way too small. Ah! Well, not way too small, slightly too small. So I'm trying to make it to where like he's stepping. Step. It's frozen. It's frozen. Keeps freezing.
嬉しいだよ。
ね。でしょ。
Alright.
So in about 7 minutes, give or take, I'm going to head out. So thanks a lot for hanging out with me, Rihanna, and Tiger Master, and also who else was here? Angelina, who is now gone and off to bed. So it's been a blast. For the next 7 minutes, I'll probably just be drawing. If you have any like questions, just let me know. I'll try my best to stream as much as possible. And yeah.
He's a big monkey man. He just Donkey Kong. He just big monkey thing.
more Zelda.
Ah!
Oh yeah, kick it, Rider.
Me, quick, quick, oh, oh. Quick, quick, me, oh, me, oh, me, oh. Me, quick, quick, oh, oh. Quick, me, quick, oh. Me, oh, quick, me, oh. Me, now, me, oh, quick, quick, me, quick, oh. Me, oh, quick, me, oh. Me, now, me, oh, quick, me, quick, oh.
Alrighty, it looks like it is 10 o'clock. So yeah, after these couple frames, I'm gonna stop the stream. So yeah, let's see.
Me, quick, quick, oh, oh.
Let me just finish this up real quick.
Quick, quick, me, oh, me, oh, me, oh. Me, quick, quick, oh, oh. Quick, me, quick, oh. Me, oh, quick, me, oh. Me, now, me, oh, quick, me, quick, oh. Me, oh, quick, me, oh. Me, now, me, oh, quick, me, quick, oh. Me, oh, quick, me, oh. Me, now, me, oh, quick, me, quick, oh. oh, oh. Quick, quick, me, oh, me, oh, oh, me, quick, quick, oh, oh. Quick,
Alright.
me, quick,
Let's see what we got so far and call it a night. Yeah, it's looking good. Woo! Alright. Well, it was a blast hanging out with you guys. Thanks so much for watching. And yeah, if you ever want to donate, there's the Streamlabs link right there. If not, that's fine too. You know, if you can't afford it, that's perfectly okay. Be sure to subscribe, like this stream, and I'll be back maybe tomorrow, depending on how late I work. So, thanks again for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. So, yeah. Matane.